I would like to discuss SA 500 audit evidence. Let me start with one example. A company called X Limited, whose actual loss is 4 crore. Management wants to make a profit of 4 crores. How? Through the fraudulent mechanism. And we got an auditor of the said company. It's our duty to catch, to bring the fraud to the light, report it to the users, general public that the fraud has happened. How this will be possible? How we can prove that there has happened a fraud? We need an evidence to support that there exists a fraud. We need a good quality evidence and we should be appropriate also. Then only we can prove that there is a fraud. How we will collect those evidence? We have seen catching of fish, angle hook, feeding fishing food through the angle hook, and we will catching the fish. The same way, we are going to apply some litmus test. That means applying kerosene or the garlic water in the holes of snakes, the snakes will come out. We have seen a Coca-Cola experience in a river. This Coca-Cola water is pouring and fish is coming out. Same way I am going to do something, some techniques I am going to apply through this test. If there any hidden frauds and error, which will becomes to light. And what are the technique? What is my procedure to bring out the frauds? That is the subject matter of our discussion, those techniques what. Technique number 1, which auditor use, first arrow from my body is inspection. Have you seen inspection of the body in airports? What they will do? They will inspect, examine our full body. If they find out any content, they will question us. It will bring existence of an object. Similar way, if we inspect an asset, that will give a clue that there exists an asset. If we do vouching, it will give a clue that there exists an expense. Inspection will brings to light an existence of an object. Step number 2. Second techniques from second arrow. Observation. It's nothing. Witnessing the process and procedure being carried out by other people. We have seen the CCTV cameras in shopping malls. A manager will observe how the buyers, how the purchasers is behaving, whether they are attempting for any theft. Just observe without disturbing them, just observing the process and procedures being carried out by the customers. Then this is the second techniques. In auditing context, observing the stock inventory counts by the management people. And the technique number 3, inquiry and confirmations. It's generally done in debtors. In my books, there is a 4 lakh rupees ka debtors. I am doing all vouching process. I am examining each debtors entry. How much I made a sales, how much funds I have received, what is my balance. Every vouching process I have done. Still I am not satisfied. Then what is my step? I am just asking the debtors. In my books, there is a balance of 4 lakh rupees. Kindly confirm in your books. I am asking a specific question to a particular debtors to confirm the balance. What reply from that debtors, that will become confirmations. I am asking a specific questions and I am getting a reply, that is confirmation. Another technique is analytical procedures. We have here learned current ratio 2:1, ideal, liquid ratio 1:1. Anything which is not matching the standards indicate the existence of fraud. We have to inquire in details. We will get a clue that there exists a fraud. Normal vouching verification process failed. there these techniques will be immense of helpful. Then re-performance in movie. I have seen a movie. A suicide case. The person who has jumped from second floor of the building and died. Police want to confirm whether it's a murder or suicide attempt. What they are doing? The persons whose equal weight, height, dummy being prepared. In what position that person is jumping from the terrace. Same way they are performing this analysis. When in the case of suicide, how the dummy will fall. If it's thrown by somebody else through the down, how the body will fall. It's called the re-performance. How a process and procedure being performed the same way, clone basis. Auditor also doing the same process. If the result is varying, that indicate existence of fraud. Then recalculation, just to check the mathematical accuracies. I am a supervisor. I have subordinates. I just want to check whether their calculations are correct. I'm just checking the fractions. Just checking through the fractions I will get whether all my calculations are right. So all these are the techniques, my angle hooks to catch the frauds. These are the techniques and this is the subject matter of this discussion. Not yet over, one more segment is there. Sometimes I have to depend on expert peoples for a case of diamond business, diamond valuations. I don't have that competency to value the closing stock. Same cases with the oil depository, crude oil deposit. How I will get the stock in underground oil rigs? Should I jump inside the rig? No, it's not possible. I need an expert in that. What is the reports obtained from the experts will act as my audit evidence. All these things we have discussed. And thank you very much for watching this video and have a nice day ahead. Please don't forget to look below the comment box for the notes of these standards. And also don't forget to subscribe this channel if it is found useful for you. Have a beautiful, wonderful days in ahead.